hygiene as a component of the people of a patch, and how they have been able to improve personal hygiene, not just themselves but also for their households in this part of the country. I'll start by asking, well, most of you are actually village. What are the indicators of a hygienic home?
What makes up a good hygiene in a home? First of all, in a home there should be a toilet, shelter, even good houses, good food among them.
Yes.
A good house, there's very many things which are supposed to be there. But sometimes, as a visitor, you reach that home, you cannot understand very well. But other things you see physically, toilet, kitchen, shelter, and even rubbish bin, and other things. Yeah, but the inside the house, as a visitor, you can see the home is good, but you know what is happening inside. But the inside, we the people, we supposed to know. Yeah.
We've talked about toilets, because some of us just build toilets. Is there a standard toilet?
A standard toilet must have a washing and facilities like soap, water, and volume. It should be also have something like toilet paper there, which you can use, and a pit cover also is needed there.
What are the indicators of poor hygiene in a home? If you go into a home and you say, these people are waiting for cholera to attack them. Madam,
look, children, it's not good. It is very dirty. And home, it is not good. It is very dirty.
A dirty home.
And you are visitor like me. If you see, you find that this place is not good.
That place, they will not be having a rubbish pit or even a toilet.
You can see by flies moving around. Things are just dropped anyhow. Things are just scattered, let me say, things are just scattered anyhow. Even they don't think of maybe smearing the house or cleaning the children to make them look nice looking.
Of the families that you've worked with, what have been some of the dangers of these families have faced, especially those that do not keep very good hygiene in their homes?
They can be affected by cholera, and they also can be affected by the disease that can be attracted the eyes.
Trachoma,
because it is transmitted by flies.
So trachoma is very common in a patch.
Yes, sometimes
it's very common.
Well, what is the percentage of people who get trachoma? Because how many people on average?
There are not very many. But at some areas they are there, but at some areas they are not.
Which
there.
areas are those?
Along the lake region, because of the flies, there are many there. Because of the fish, which they just bring the intestine out and leave it just anyhow. So it is full of flies.
Yes.
But the problem of trachoma is, again, in the form of percentage, I can say it is less than 35%.
Okay.
Those ones affected having trachoma.
Okay.
Unataka boni titu hapo la me chola kwa hukero.
Supposed to say.
Me tuo kene binu me kenu pichara tu shiario. Eno kene binu tuo me ka pichola kwa hukero chara kaburu kene lo petia be. Kaburu kene peti jo kene tia me nor kaburu kene leji. Me nor kaburu kene leji kene ngo kene pe hadunga me munda beru gupe chola pashu. Jo kene no ata me buru od buru gwendang ki buri. Me muda kero peho mengo. Kero peho me kero tuo kene. Mono no ajine pasino kechala no petia ba.
He says there's other homes which is not good as a hygiene, hygiene. Is to come up with the children to come with a diarrhea because due to no latrine, no kitchen, no toilet, and others things which are supposed to be at home.
Right.
Yes.
As village health trainers, what are some of those things you've seen happen in families that are very dirty?
They also get a lot of malaria. There's a lot of malaria in that home in such a way that they don't keep these broken pots, which keeps the holding water away. They don't throw it away. They just drop it just anyhow. So that place can bring what they put it there.
Due to the mosquito affected the children at home. Because it can affect them as a result of beating the children. Because as we look at our area here, very dirty and very busy, and there's no net. Sometimes government can distribute the net, but the problem is many children and the multiply of the home can affect because they come up with the mosquito and they affect beating the children and come up with malaria. So that is the main target we are supposed to pestering in this Apache area as you look the area.
Dr. Matthew is the district health officer of Apache.
Yes.
Take a look at what he has to say, and he'll be giving us also some statistics of what Apache is doing. When we come back, we shall help you make sure that you live a hygienic life. We'll be back.
We need to really sensitize our communities on the benefits of having a good environment, a healthy environment at home. What we look at, let's say a model household, first of all, should have a well-ventilated house, a spacious house which can accommodate the members of the household with the proper ventilation, a clean compound with proper drainage when it rains, this torrential rains when they bring a lot of water, what we call an improved pit latrine, which is ventilated without any smell, kept clean, and some hand washing facility, and appropriate technology like the tippy tap. You heard about the tippy tap, where some water is kept in a small jerry can with some little piece of soap. The kitchen where the food is going to be prepared must be well ventilated. Some kind of system of a pipe is put where near the fireplace to direct the smoke outside of the kitchen. The house where people live in are not shared with animals, domestic animals. If they have some domestic animals like goats, pigs, sheep and the like, they should have some kind of a separate shelter building for keeping these animals, the goats. So that is an ideal hygiene and sanitary household.
VHTs,
Yes.
what are the methods you're using to make sure that people in your communities improve the hygiene?
Yes, we always sensitize them and train them how to what is the danger of the disease, like dysentery, diarrhea, and malaria among them.
So you come to my house and you sit me down. What if I don't want to sit down and talk to you?
I tell you that you have to be on toilet, you have to have a rubbish pit, you have to have hand washing facility in your toilet, and many others.
Do you help out as the VHTs? Do you help these families? Because if you say you need to have a toilet, or you need to have a kitchen. Okay, yes, I need to have it, but what do I do? Do you help them, as in do you help them put up those structures?
We used to help them.
How? I need to know how.
We
Where
help
do you get
them
the
by
resources?
ourselves to prepare. Maybe she's not having a drying rag. We used to help to prepare.
Yes.
We also advise neighboring households to be in groups, such that if say there are 5 in number, 5 households, we advise them to work together to make latrine pits from this household, finishing it, going to the other household, to make it a bit easier.
They combine efforts.
Yeah.
Combine.
You see, in some parts of Kampala, if you do not have a toilet, they arrest you. Yeah? And so people have been forced to build toilets because they fear going to jail.
Yeah.
For you, what are you doing here to make sure that homes must be clean?
Recently, at our every cell in Nambieso, they put a bylaw sort of that every household should have all the necessary needed things, sanitation. So due to that, because there was a competition going on, so that competition really made people to work very hard so that they compete. They compete other.
Really?
Yes.
So there was a prize.
Yes.
What was the prize? Tell us. How was
Yeah, I
it?
got a jerrycan and a plate.
You got a jerrycan and a plate
What did you win?
for being clean.
That's a
Yes.
good home. That's a good home in my cell.
Oh, let's clap for her. That's
Others
good.
also get basket.
For me, I get a basket and a basin.
You got a bicycle and a basin.
Others
So what is that is in your home? What was special about your home that you got a
The
bicycle?
clean toilet, but not a permanent, it's temporarily. But it's already smelling. And the shelter also, and everything was also there. But due to my competition with other people, yes, they give me the motivation.
So you give people some incentives. That's very good. Yes.
To improve others, we at VHTs, we started with our homesteads. All of us as those necessary things, requirements.
So you live by example. You make sure your home looks very
Smart,
good.
yes.
Yes,
We
ma'am.
as a VHTs, we are supposed to go and check those homesteads, what they are really doing, always, so that we are also encouraging them to, at a homestead, there should be enough food, enough clothing for the children, to see that the children are sent to school, to see that there is busy at the compound. There is this is more veggies like boyo, chicha, so that these people can feed on.
Kitchen garden.
Kitchen garden. So that all these can even make the homestead to be clean.
You know, some people are diehard people. When you talk to them, they cannot improve. We have to report to the local government. In our sub-country, there is a law. If you don't have a toilet, you are supposed to pay 50,000.
Hey!
Yes.
Plus one god also.
Plus one good.
Plus one good.
That's why they bring the motivation to the
serious
people.
penalty.
Because if you don't have the such kind, they come to tackle
And arrest
you, and you pay the such kind of the law. But the main problems at first we are still facing, because sometimes you have everything at your home, but the church kind is come out again due to the problem of water. Drinking dirty water, because at first we are supposed to drinking the lakes. The lake direct, the woman are going to bring the water from the lakes, put in the borehole, and we can supposed to drink. Now other people can have what? Are supposed to filtering this lake. Other people supposed to boil, but as I talk now, there's a borehole.
Right.
People lay is really here. Supposed to bring it out the church kind. Those problems, because you know my home is clean, but the water is drinking is very dirty.